Hi besties, welcome to Caddy's Alloy. Thank you for subscribing, and if you're new here, you're in the right place to be. Please don't forget to click on the subscribe button, like, give me a thumbs up, and comment below. In today's class, I'll be taking you through how to draft a cowl fitted straight gown. So I've already drafted my pattern. As you can see, this is it, and this is the material I'll be working with. This is a silk fabric. As you can see, this is a 2-yard fabric. The next thing I'm going to do is to cut out my drafted pattern. Then after cutting it out, I'm going to place it on the material and cut out the back piece. Then after that, I'm going to cut the front part of the gown. Shoulders and shoulder. Okay. So I'm done with cutting my pattern paper. Okay. So I've placed pattern paper on the material. This is the back piece, and I left 1.5 inches for the zipper allowance. So I'm going to go ahead to cut out the fabric. This is the back piece of the cowl fitted gown. So after cutting out the back piece of the fitted gown, so I'm going to move ahead to cut the neck depth of the back piece pattern. So I'm going to be using 2 inches for the neck depth. So this is 2 inches. So I'm going to cut it to join the shoulder. So I'm done with cutting the neck depth of the back piece. So I'm going to move ahead to cut the front pattern. So for the front cowl neckline, so I'll be working. This is what I'll be doing. So I'll move to the chest line. This is the chest line. This is the chest line, you can see. So I'm going to cut through the chest line, but before that, I'm going to come to these edge parts, this part, and take out 0.5 because I won't be cutting it out. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to know this side. I'm going to take 0.5 so that I won't cut the entire pattern out. So the next thing for me to do is to cut it so where I took out. You can see. So this is what. So I'll be spreading this on my material. So let's do that. So after cutting out the chest line, I placed my pattern paper on my material. So the next thing for me to do is to cut out the cowl neckline. So as you can see, I cut out the chest line. So I'll be spreading this part, the chest line parts. So I'll spread it, and so I'm going to leave a space of 8 to 10 inches, depends on what I want. You can decide to leave 12, 15, depends on how wide you want your curls to be. So but here I'll be leaving up to 8 inches. I don't want mine to be too wide, so I'll be leaving 8 inches instead of 10 or 12. So this is 8 inches. So this is, as you can see, this is 8 inches. So next thing I'm going to do is to cut it out and chase out. From here, I'm going to cut out the excess here. Then, so this is me tracing it out. So I'm going to be blending it to the shoulder part, as you can see. So that is that. Then the next thing for me to do, so this is me cutting on the shoulder part, as you can see. The next thing is I'm going to make sure I notch the starting of the shoulder part. You can see, this is it. I'm going to notch the part like this. So to identify a way to place my shoulder, Then I'll proceed to cut out. So make sure you align your pattern paper properly on the material. So next thing for me to do is to cut out the rest. Then I cut out the main part of the arm. So after drafting out the fabric, this is how it looks like. This is the back pattern, as you can see, and this is the front pattern, as you can also see, and this is the core neckline. This is how it came out. This is the shoulder. So let me try and place it on the back to show you how it is going to look like. So this is it. Remember, this is the shoulder part. So I'm going to connect the shoulders together. And voila, this is how it looks like. This is the core neckline. So you can see how wide mine is. If you don't want yours to be like this, you can decide to reduce your spread to like 6 or 7 inches or 5, depends on your choice. So I used 8 inches for mine, so this is how it's going to look. So I'm going to cut another fabric to line out the neck. As for the lining of the pattern, so I'm using the remaining fabric to line my pattern, so I'm going to cut it out. So this is the front. So I'm going to cut out the excess. So you can see this is the line. So I'm going to move ahead to cut the lining of the back part also. So I'll be drafting a simple sleeve for the gown. So as you can see, this is my fabric. This is the remaining fabric. I folded this into 4. So I'm going to go ahead to draft the sleeve. So I'm going to measure 10.5 this, then connect it. Then from here I'll measure 18 inches. So there's going to be a simple flare on the tip of the sleeve, as you can see. So if you don't understand how I draft the sleeve, you can decide to check through my channel. There's a video on how to cut your sleeve. So this is 18 inches. I'm going to add half an inch for sewing allowance. So I'm going to move ahead to cut it out. Okay, so this is my sleeve. Then for the flare parts, I'm going to be using this end of fabric to cut it out. So I'll be needing up to 2 flares rather. So that is, I'm going to fold my fabric into 8. So this is already folded into 8. So this is up to 5 inches. So this is going to be enough. So it's 5 inches, as you can see. So I'm going to measure the same 5 inches here. Then I'm going to be using 7 here. So it's not a straight cycle. So I'm going to add some drama to the sleeve. So here I'm going to be cutting this 1 inch for the sleeve width. Okay, I'm going to have to be cut. It's too small. So as you can see, this is how it's going to look like. So I'll be placing it like this on the sleeve. So as you can see, this is my sleeve. So I'm going to go ahead and join the pieces together. See you later. Welcome back, besties. This is the finished look. As you can see the cowl neckline, and you can see the fitted sleeve and the small flay on the tip of the sleeve, and you can see the fitted look and see the fitting. It fits perfectly. You can see it's beautiful and it looks really nice. Would you be trying this out? It's a perfect outfit for dates and party. I hope you find this class helpful. Don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up and comment below. Don't forget to share to your friends. See you in my next class. Bye.